What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for today. Now, yesterday's play was Keldon Johnson under 13.5, and he goes over by zero point 0.5. What do you know? Another like random 0.5 miss in the NBA. And I honestly kind of want to start the video off with that. I personally am a little bit just like kind of over the NBA. I'm not even really frustrated about it. I'm just kind of over it at this point. Like, I just don't think it's that great of a thing to be betting on. I know, like, it's the playoffs and people are maybe excited about that, but I'm personally way more excited about esports, soccer at the moment. And then obviously, when football starts, it's going to be huge for us, like it always is. And then even Canadian football is big in the summer. UFL is going on right now, but for some reason, Prizepicks has no UFL lines on the board, which is really frustrating because it's like, dude, I don't know. I guess they don't want to lose in the UFL like they normally do. But anyway, Canadian football is going to be happening in like the next month, which would be fun. But yeah, like with NBA, like I said, I'm not even like frustrated about it or anything. I just kind of like over it. Like if you guys were here during the play-in tournament, we had so many 0.5 misses. Like I go back to that Tyler Hero play where they went into overtime and he had like 12 points with 4 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Game goes into overtime. He has some crazy 3-pointers, gets fouled at the 3-point line and goes over by 1 point. And Keldon Johnson, we missed by 0.5. Dean Wade was the play yesterday. We hit it by 0.5, and it's like, was Dean Wade really so much better of a play than Keldon Johnson? No. Keldon goes, and I think he had like 2 points at halftime. And then he has a third quarter where he puts up like 7 points. And he had a buzzer beater floater going into the fourth quarter. Like into the third quarter, buzzer beater floater, and that's the thing that puts him over. And it's like, really? Like that's what it is? We're having Keldon Johnson have buzzer beater floaters, having like a 9-point third quarter. Like it's just like really, it's just like, dude, what are we even doing at this point? So this was, I thought, a good play. Play obviously misses. The play's right here in front of you, and it missed. And it's like I said, I'm not frustrated. I just am like kind of over NBA at this point. So we might be going to the WNBA because we did decent in the WNBA last year. But we'll just see how that turns out. Again, I really want to focus the attention of this channel onto our bread and butter, which is correlated sports, correlated soccer, correlated esports, correlated football, and really hone into that and just be like the correlated channel on YouTube, right? I'm sure there's a lot of other creators and people out there on YouTube and stuff that give out NBA plays daily, and there's going to be picks out there that you can find, but I really just want to focus my attention on the bread and butter, like I said, which makes us money long term, which, like I said, is esports, soccer at this moment in time, and then football whenever that does come along. And yesterday's play, like with Keldon, like I said, we had Tattoo and we had Marks here, and Tattoo bumps up to 31.5. Guys, this game still has 3 hours to go till it starts. Tattoo bumps up to 31.5. We took him at 29.5, and then Marks bumped up to 29.5, and his line was 27. This is absolutely phenomenal stuff. I mean, if you think about how many plays, like we pretty much miss a play every single day in soccer by one pass attempt, and these guys' lines will be like 70. So think about getting a line at a 2-kill differentiation, right? Like we get someone at 29 and they bump up to 31. So think about that in NBA terms. Like if you got SGA at over 29 points and then he bumps up to 31, like this is crazy stuff here. And on top of it is correlated. So it's a bummer because we would have had an insanely good play, right? I don't know if the play's going to miss or hit or what's going to happen, but we had an insanely good play if Keldon didn't get that one more point or whatever. But, it is what it is, guys. This is what we do long term. We're going to have just crazy stuff happen, just random players miss and stuff. Better, we go ahead and hit again, guys. If you're not on Better, I don't know what you're doing. We've cashed so many entries on Better recently. I think I had some sort of video showing all the entries we hit, but another Better hit. This guy only gets 10 kills. I mean, what is this, guys? His line was 27.5. He gets 10 kills. Super solid entry. Just the easiest play ever. Here's a miss that we had with opposite correlation League of Legends. If you guys don't know about League of Legends correlation, pretty much made a whole video on it this morning, so you guys can go check that out. But long story short, guys are going to go over under together most likely. These guys end up going over together. I believe they won one game against HLE, and they were heavily favored. They're minus 300 to get 2-0'd. So they don't get 2-0'd. I believe they don't get 2-0'd. I actually didn't check the game, but it looks like they didn't just based off these kills. This guy gets 10 kills. And then right here, this guy misses by 0.5, completely fine. What do you know? And then right here was another pick on Sleeper. That was a discount. Jalen Brunson over, really simple. And then we had Moth to go over, and that's going to happen later in today's video, or later today at 5 p.m. And then right here, guys, we do have two players in on underdog, and both these guys do hit for a 3.5x. Here's another underdog play that I took that ended up missing. As you guys know, I always show my wins and my losses. We just had a crazy good run on the VIP over the past 2 weeks, guys. We've literally went 12 days straight, I think, hitting 4-mans, something crazy like that. Like you'll see here, I think I have this graphic where 16 6 to 10x hits over the past, like it was literally like a 10-day span, 75 units going up this time, crazy stuff. Yeah, really insane stuff. So I do want to say with this play here, very similar to what I just talked about with this Keldon discount, or this Keldon play here with these guys lines bump. I sent this out to my winnable like 2 days ago, and I said, great underdog play here, most likely will bump. I like imp up to 8.5 assists. Emporos right here, he was at 7.5. He bumped up all the way up to 9.5. All right, so we got him at 7.5 by game time. I took this play about 5 minutes before this game started. So I took this play at 9:55 a.m. yesterday. He bumped up to 9.5, and then B-Dog bumped up to 30.5, and we got him at 29.5. Both of these guys soared over anyway. It didn't even matter about the bumps. But again, this is closing line value. This is finding good plays, profitable plays over the long term. If you guys don't know, here are all the units and how much we're up in 2026 so far this year. You can pause the video, of course. And then yesterday's play of the day, the secret lock of the day that we had was Nick's money line. So I hope you guys did get this in. I had you guys text me with to get into better and with Bovada. If you guys got signed up for Bovada yesterday, this was your secret play, your lock of the day yesterday, which was Nick's money line. We have cashed every single lock of the day so far that I've sent out. Again, this is a minus 280 play, so you might be like, well, it's minus 280, right? This is a super simple play to hit. Well, I posed the question. A lot of people were on the Spurs yesterday, right? Spurs were like minus 310 to win, and they ended up losing that game. So Knicks, super simple win here. They win by like 40 points. It was not even close the entire game. This was our lock of the day yesterday. So I do want to say we have another lock of the day today. If you want to get access to my VIP for 2 months, guys, all you have to do is text me Bovada to my number right here on the screen. My number is 512-270-0440. I'll get you guys signed up for Bovada. This is for new Bovada users only, but this is my lock of the day. And as I explained with my lock of the day, first of all, it's a really solid pick. We're 5-5 or 6-6, whatever you want to say with my locks of the day. And then 2, if the play misses, you're going to completely get all of your money back, okay? So if you put 25 on this, I'm going to Venmo or Cash App you back $25, all right? So it's a completely risk-free play for you, and I'm doing this for new Bovada users only, of course, and this is going to be my play of the day. It's actually a NHL play, all right? And this is 150 to win $76. All I'm asking you to do is put 20 to 25 bucks into Bovada. You take my lock of the day, which I'll obviously send to you. Once you do that, the play hits, great. If the play misses, then you'll get Venmo or Cash App back that money. So it's completely risk-free to you. And then, of course, you will get 2 free months of my VIP. No questions asked whether that play hits or whether that play misses. Again, we have a really good track record with the locks of the day, but of course, the play can miss. You get Venmo back and stuff like that. All right, let's get into the play of the day on Better. This is going to be the first play of the day. It is a discounted line with SGA over 35.5 points and assists. Guys, my theory on discounts is very, very simple. If you see a discount on Prizepicks, on Underdog, on Better, on Sleeper, it's some of the easiest plays that you'll ever win, right? You need to be taking these entries. Better and Sleeper specifically have about 2 to 4 discounts every single day. So if you want to be a profitable sports bettor, just get up every single day and just look at your phone, and for 2 minutes, go on to Better, go on to Sleeper, and take all the discounts they have, and you can just set it and forget it. And I can almost guarantee you, unless you take some crazy, crazy bad plays, you will make money long term. All right, we have SGA discounted down to 35.5, and then we have Edgecombe to go under 8 rebounds assists. Okay, so first pick of the day here on Better. Second pick of the day, guys, we have a Taco Tuesday play on soccer. Now, I have a lot of questions about the Taco Tuesday plays because you can't find them on your computer anymore. I don't know what Prizepicks is doing, but you can't find them on your computer. You have to go on your phone to find the tacos now, which is, I don't know. I don't know what they're doing on Prizepicks, but it's going to be this guy Lookman, guys. I don't really know about him, but his line is 1.5, and now it's discounted down to 0.5. So, of course, we're going to take him, and then we're going to take both of these guys on Bestia Academy for CounterStrike. All right, so I talked about this quite a lot yesterday in CounterStrike, but how CounterStrike works is if it's a longer game, there's going to be more kills. If it's a shorter game, there's going to be less kills. Okay. So long equals more kills. That might be overtime rounds, or that might be just being a 13 to 11 type game or a 13 to 10 type game. And then if the game is a shorter game, that is going to mean less kills. All right. So short, less kills. Long, more kills. The shorter game is going to be about, I'll say like 38 rounds and lower. So like lower than 38 rounds. And then a longer game will be like over 44 rounds, right? So if the game is like 44 rounds or higher, then that's going to be a longer game. If the game is 36 rounds or shorter, then that's going to be a shorter game. So we're hoping for a shorter game. BC Academy is not favored in this game, so they should lose, and these should be shorter games, and this Vasco team should go ahead and close out these games earlier, right? So this is my play of the day, guys. Of course, these guys are super correlated together. If these guys are in the same game together, if they're playing the same game that is short, then both of these guys are going to have that aspect of going under together. Now, both of these guys are in the same game, of course, and it goes into double, triple, quadruple overtime, then yeah, these guys are probably going to get 30, 40, 50 kills in this game because they're playing in the same game, okay? So here's the play of the day, guys. Again, go ahead and comment down below who you want me to give away jersey-wise this month. I'm going to be doing that tomorrow. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.